It was in the mid-6th century that the teachings of Buddha made their way to Japan. When they did, the Japanese culture was forever changed. How Buddhism actually made its way from India, its country of origin, to Japan is a bit contested among historians. Most believe it came by way of a visiting Korean royalty who carried with him an image of the Buddha and heralded the Dharma, or the teachings of Buddha. Despite this belief that it was actually a Korean delegation that first introduced Buddhism to Japan, the country's Buddhist flavor is very similar to that of China's. Regardless of how it actually made its way to Japan, once there it flourished, with its founding actually being attributed to a monk named Bodhidharma, founder of Japanese Buddhism. It was made the state religion sometime around the early 7th century. With this, Buddhist shrines called stupas began popping up all over the Japanese landscape. By the 12th century, Zen Buddhism was a dominant form of Buddhism in Japan. As a sect of Buddhism that places great emphasis on intuition outside of conscious thought, Japanese Zen Buddhism has helped to mold Japanese culture, including things like tea ceremonies, landscape gardening, and martial arts. Zen Buddhism is what most Westerners tend to think of when they think of ancient Japan. Historically, Zen Buddhism has been broken down into several different schools of thought, with two of the most influential sects being the Rinzai and Soto schools. In Rinzai Buddhism, enlightenment is believed to be attained through an abrupt awakening to enlightenment. In order to attain this rather sudden enlightenment, Rinzai Buddhism is often practiced with loud shouting and sometimes even physical blows to sort of shock one into quick enlightenment. On the contrary, Soto Buddhism emphasizes a gradual movement toward enlightenment. Very unlike Rinzai, it is usually practiced through calmness, sitting, and meditation. In order to help me keep them straight, I usually like to use some alliteration, thinking of Rinzai Buddhism as the rapid way to enlightenment and Soto Buddhism as the slow way to enlightenment. Along with Zen Buddhism, people in Japan also hold to Japan's Pure Land Buddhist school of thought known as Jodo. In fact, although it's much lesser known to those of us in the Western world, Jodo has a larger Japanese following than that